Bruchim Habayim. Talk about something which is a little bit inyanad yomah today, which is a situation where you have, we spoke this on Shabbat, just for all those who were not here. What if you have a situation where you have two Britot in one Minyan? Two Britot in one Minyan. Those Mo'alim who are very, very busy, they have many Britot on one day. That's true. But not always do you have two Britot at one Minyan. And we're not only talking about a case where it's twin boys, also somewhat rare, but even if it's not twin boys, what if it happens to be two boys who have the same Brit, two different families, on the same day? Not just the same day, but in the same minyan. Not just in one, this minyan over here, and this shtibel in the same building, no, but actually the same minyan. The idea is that Maran writes in Shulchan Aruch and Halachot of Milahs, that whenever you have then two mitzvot before you, then the proper thing is to make one bracha that covers both of the mitzvot which you are going to be doing. And therefore, Maran writes in Shulchan Aruch, as well as the Ramah, he also agrees to this, that really you're supposed to make one bracha, the first Brit, the Avia Ben for that Brit, is supposed to say, L'achnisto biruto shel Avraham Avinu. And he has in mind to be Motzi, the second baby, and his father, with that bracha also. And the Mohel, when he says, Ala Milah, he also has by the first Brit in mind the second baby as well. It's against the Shulchan Aruch, we're going to say right now. Right? You can make a hefsek, which we'll talk about in a second. But really, the halakha in Shulchan Aruch is you do one bracha that covers both britot, and then afterwards, the brachot that come after the brit, Asher Kiddush It Mi Beten, that's also one bracha that goes back on both. The only condition is that it has to be, they're not mafsikin. There's no sort of sicha betela, or any sort of hefsek between the two britot. Otherwise, like any other time you have a bracha, you have a hefsek in the bracha, then you have to repeat the bracha. That's the halakha in Shulchan Aruch. However, the Shach ala Shulchan Aruch, he quotes the Shita of the Bach, and he says that since a lot of times there's any way a hefsek by mistake, somebody inevitably says something that is a hefsek between the two britot, and therefore it's best to preempt it and intentionally make a hefsek, and therefore he writes that it's proper not to bring the two babies to the Bet Knesset at the same time. And that way you have it. Now really the Shulchan Aruch writes, even if they're not in the same room, if you have in mind both, then it still counts. But at least this way the Shach says that you make a little bit of hefsek, and it seems just based on research, I can't say it's exhaustive research, but mima shariti basfarim, and what I asked different people that had this situation, that it seems like the Minhag Yisrael is to make a hefsek. I can't say every community. I can tell you even Rav Eliashiv did not hold that way. Rav Eliashiv held him that you should go like Shulchan Aruch and not make a hefsek. But minhag in other places is to make a hefsek of either chatzi sha'a or even much less. The Sefer Shalmei Simcha brings down that Rav Shlomo Zalman and Rav Eliashiv were by the Brit of twin boys. And the first boy, the sandak, was Rav Eliashiv, and the second boy, the sandak, was Rav Shlomo Zalman. But after the first Brit, Rav Eliashiv got up and he left. He left after the first Brit. So there was a discussion amongst the Lomdim, why did he leave? Did he leave because of Bitul Torah? He already was the Sandak, it's time to Yachzor leTalmudo, like it says in the Rambam. Or was there something else going on? So at first, they asked Rav Eliashiv because there's a Shiltei HaGiborim, which says that if a person has a mitzvah of Talmud Torah and the mitzvah of Brit, the mitzvah of Brit comes first because Nichlutu Aleh Yud Gimel Britot. The mitzvah of Brit is superior. Yud Gimel Britot and Torah is just one. So really, it seems like the mitzvah of Brit is doche the mitzvah of Talmud Torah. And Rav Eliashiv said afterwards, he said the reason why he left is because he holds like the Shulchan Aruch, that it's supposed to really be one bracha, and there that Brit there were noheg, like the minhag, like the shach, and Rav Shlomo Zalman also was saying to make a small hefsek, make two brachot. But since he person did not hold that way, so he left. That it shouldn't be that they said al shemo shekach hahu sover. That's why he left. But the minhag Yisrael seems to be that we in fact make a hefsek, and that way you have already a new set of brachot for the second baby. It's a rare situation, but B'ezrat Hashem, anyone who wants to stop by across the street, we have B'ezrat Hashem two britot now. Yibi Chanem Kasher Omer, Ratzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et tzadikach yibal lahem Torah mitzvot Shem Adonai chafetz matzliko, yiglu Torah v'yadir.